Good afternoon. Scott with Scott's Outdoor Excursions. As you can see, I'm obviously not outdoors today. Been busy getting ready for my departure on the Appalachian Trail coming up in about 2 weeks. And I was just going through some of my checklist of things that I've been taking care of and thought maybe I'd share some of these things in case they're beneficial for others that may be preparing for a thru hike attempt. First thing, legal wise, if you haven't updated your will in recent time, might be a good time to ensure that your will is up to date. So we visited a lawyer in the last week or so, updated our wills, also made sure that my healthcare proxy was updated with my elections there, and a power of attorney. So I will be traveling on the AT and unavailable for my wife if signature were to be needed. So ensure that she had power of attorney set up here in our home state of North Carolina. We had one previously from another state, but those things were quite old, our will, living will, and the power of attorney. So updated all of those, made sure that they're current. Income taxes. So making sure that we have everything prepared. I retired at the end of last year. So collecting all of the documentation that we need for that, and we'll be getting to our accountant this week to have that person work on getting our taxes done. But I'm sure that those will be done probably after I'm on trail. So another reason for my wife to have power of attorney so that she can sign my tax returns for me. Something else I did, just reading about Giardia and norovirus. Reached out to my primary care physician. Just did it through a online chat with her primary care physician, and just expressed my concern about if I'm on trail, is there anything that I could do to help alleviate or reduce the symptoms of this. So we had a good discussion. She recommended that for norovirus, she prescribed a anti-nausea medicine in the case of norovirus, and she also recommended over-the-counter Imodium or something like that for antidiarrhea. And then for Giardia, she gave me a couple tablets, prescription. I'll have to look and see what those are, and I'll put. But she prescribed medication for Giardia just in case I were to come down with the symptoms of it. So other than that, I do have some issues with my heart, and reached out to my cardiologist and scheduled an appointment. So I've got that coming up just to have a checkup to make sure that everything is still good before I head out on trail. I met with my cardiologist about 6 months ago, and he was very excited for me when I told him that I was planning on hiking the Appalachian Trail. So I feel like as long as there's no issues, I'll get a clean bill there and be able to get on trail. And then, the normal things in the last couple of weeks, getting ready, meal preps. So just getting my first 4 days meals packed up, getting all my gear together for my initial start in February. But then later in the spring, my wife will be meeting me somewhere in Virginia, probably Parisburg, approximately, and bringing some summer gear to me, and I'll be giving my winter gear to her to bring back home, and then she'll mail it to me, mail it back to me about the time I get to Vermont, so I have it when I get up farther north. If I make it that far, colder temperatures, have what I need for up there. So I'll be switching from a 0-degree underquilt, which I'll start with here in the winter or in February, and I'll go to a 20-degree underquilt for summer use, or I may just eliminate the quilt if I don't need it until I get back up to Vermont. So yeah, that's an update on where I am. I hadn't posted a video in a while, so I thought I'd just provide an update of the activities. I've been walking daily, anywhere from 5 to 9 miles a day, and on the weekends, or doesn't necessarily have to be the weekends, I have been getting out to one of our local state parks and getting in about a 12-mile hike there with my full pack, and about between 2,000 and 3,000 feet of elevation. So yeah, trying to make sure the legs are staying in shape and ready for the trail, or as ready as I can be prior to my start here in February. So anyway, that's my update for now. If you think of anything that I haven't thought of, feel free to throw it in the chat. Certainly be interested in hearing what others may have considered in preparation that I haven't been thinking of. So always interested in learning from others. Thanks.